Chief Executive Officer table all documentation relating to the Bluff boat ramp extension for the period from the decision of CDAP on 13 November 2015 on development application 453-29115 to the present time, and the Council defers any further consideration of the Bluff boat ramp extension matter until at least 60 days after that information has been provided to all interested parties. The argument for this is quite simple, just that I believe that there's now emerging more and more concern over the proposal for the Bluff boat ramp per car park, and I believe that there's a lot of people are not quite sure of the process thus far, particularly people who are objecting to it and are saying that they haven't been told anything or have been told very little. So I'm simply asking that all the information that we do have and everything that's been done up until now is tabled for the community to read through, and in that way they can be more fully informed. So really nothing onerous about this, just that the usual thing is that the community should be allowed to be fully informed.
Thank you, Councillor Marshall. Second, Councillor Charles, you second that?
I'd like to second it, and I'd like to make an amendment to that and to say, if it's all right with Councillor Marshall. Pardon me?
You're requesting a variation then?
Well, a variation, yes, a variation that extension to the period from the decision of CDAP and including the paperwork that CDAP had to peruse upon making the decision to be included also, so from before the CDAP, please.
I'm happy with that, Chair.
Thank you. Councillor Charles, is that happy with that change? And obviously I'll ask Councillor Marshall. He's already indicated he's happy with the change.
Excellent, thank you.
That's the wording you're happy with? Yep.
Yes, excellent.
Thank you. Councillor Marshall, thank you.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Yep. Discussion. Sorry, yes, Councillor Griswold.
I don't think I'm going to be supporting this, I'm afraid. To extend it for a further 60 days, I don't know, I get a bit frustrated sometimes with council. It seems to take such a long time to get everything done. Wheels turn so slowly. This has been the type of consultation that's been plenty of information provided about boat car park, but I really can't see what we're trying to achieve. So I don't think that I would be supporting it.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Yes, Councillor.
I won't be supporting it for the same reasons as Councillor Glasgow. This has been out for public consultation. It's gone through the ERD courts. I believe that it's that there's an appeal process going on as well. We need to move on that, or we need to wait for court decisions. But I think that there's all the documentation is being made available. That's out for public. So I don't vote for supporting this.
Thank you. You had a chance to say any other discussion?
I'd like to sneak in the fact that the EID court have not considered anything. Very important to know that.
Yeah. Any other discussion? Councillor Marshall, in finalising, thank you.
Well, I think Councillor Jenkins is misinformed because it's technically still with the ERD court, but Council's lawyers, I believe, withdrew or put the case on hold and took it straight to the Development Assessment Commission to bypass the ERD court decision. And apparently the Minister has approved it, and so the matter is essentially over, apart from being officially withdrawn by the people who lodged the concerns with the ERD court. So no, it's not over yet. And part of their argument, and lots of other people are arguing that they haven't been fully informed, that there are documents that they haven't seen. And it's not about community consultation, it's about making sure that people were fully informed, and people are saying that they weren't. Now, we're all getting now correspondence from ratepayers who are against it, and yes, it might be belated correspondence, but it's still coming from the council residents. So, you know, it could be said that the consultation wasn't perhaps adequate. A lot of people are saying that. So, you know, the ratepayers are entitled to their say. You know, there are some things that I'm concerned about. Firstly, who gave council's lawyers instructions to take it out of the due process in court and basically deny the people who are against it a right of appeal. It's just been taken out of their hands and taken straight to DAC, and you know, it's a foregone conclusion if it goes to DAC. State government's broken, wants all the economic development it can get, so it's going to be approved. I'm also a little bit concerned too that I've got a letter here which came to me in my pigeonhole. It's only one page. The person who wrote it is not there. The second page is clearly gone. It's from a resident of Encounter Bay, asking a number of questions and pointing things out. But with all due respect to the staff, at the top it's got here, dear elected members, for your information, the environment and infrastructure will respond to the correspondence. Now, this isn't a letter to elected members. It should be answered by elected members. Elected members should do that as a courtesy to the ratepayers, not just pass it on to staff for them to answer. That's what you're elected for. You're elected to actually deal with these issues if you're asked by the residents. So I'm concerned that someone has just taken it on themselves to bypass the elected members on this one and send a response on their behalf. I mean, I'm the one who knows what I feel about this, and I don't want someone taking me for granted and assuming that they know what I think. Or worse still, who cares what Marshall thinks? Let's just give them the public relations exercise and be done with it. So I think there's a lot of things that still have to be dealt with here, and I can't see that some small delay on this is going to cause us a problem. So I would ask that people do support this. All we're doing is giving the residents some more information to which they're entitled, clarifying lots of bits and pieces that they obviously aren't happy about, that they feel they haven't been consulted adequately. So let's just do our job for the residents, and 2 months in council business is not a big delay, a small delay, so please support this.
Thank you. Order. Thank you. That closes the debate. All those in favour? Those against? That motion's lost. Thank you.
Call for division, please.
Councillor Marshall will call for division. Councillor Charles. Oh, sorry. Going too quick for you. Councillor Marshall. And Councillor Stagger. Against. Councillor Chibin. Councillor Dutton. Councillor Andrews. Councillor Castle. And Councillor Seconds.